Try to keep it like a garden, but some flowers wanna die, and some twigs are too dry to bend. The left side of my book grew with every page, as did the rest.
A little bit over. I think
over 2 years.
I think 2 years was a week or two ago.
Yeah.
It was this lineup.
It was. Well, George was replaced our previous drummer, Tyler Smith.
How long you been with the band, George?
Me for probably about a year now.
Gosh, it seems longer.
Yeah, it was a little bit more, I think.
Year and 8 months, I think.
Yeah, he joined pretty quick after the.
But it's felt like a lifetime.
Yeah.
Well,
okay. Well, you two are brothers.
Yeah, so there's that kind of
that's the
inherent connection. I met Tyler in high school, and I think this predates his bass playing career when I met him.
It does.
And I was in a couple bands. I played bass for some bands, and he would kind of hang out at shows. And he started his own band with a friend of mine, and then ended up, in my eyes, getting the award for most improved player, if there was such a thing for, for musicians. And,
There isn't.
And so I recruited him to play with me, and then I moved, and then Spencer took him, and then I came back and took their band. It was kind of weird.
Well, I did like a total power play. I had no idea the ruthlessness of you guys. I had no
It's
idea
pretty
that was what was
cutthroat,
going
man.
on
It's pretty
with all of you.
cutthroat, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
We're constantly kicking each other out.
Yeah.
And then joining, and joining
Reforming
each
the
other's
band,
bands, yeah.
the same name.
Won't be buried in a family grave. The soul will not be saved. The white elephant that once was gray, he was cast away, knew he couldn't stay, so set out in search of home. Heard it worse. Pouring rain, unquenchable thirst. Life can be tough when dreams come first. His mama told him just to be himself, and like a fool he listened. And when he thinks about the great man's wealth, his eyes begin to glisten, well up in tears of shame. Did he go through the motions, or was the Icarus falling into humanity? Oh, and though I might die, well, at least I can fly. The name is sing after me, and I'll be with the tide. I'll be with the tide. I'll be with the tide. Buried in the family grave, the soul will not be saved. A white elephant that once was gray, he was cast away, knew he couldn't stay, so set out in search of home.
Our first show was at Luna's Cafe.
Full band, really, really
Full
loud,
band,
and there was
yeah.
probably about from like me to you. That was the space, like for the
Yeah.
whole entire coffee shop that we're playing. Full blast, like
Yeah,
super
five-piece drum
loud.
set.
Oh yeah, super
Everything.
loud.
It was so loud, but yeah, that's kind of set the precedent to how loud we are.
Go.
We have a lot of nervous energy. Like we kind of carry that on to today, but like they had so much nervous energy. It was ridiculous. Like, you know, and I mean that was the first shows that I've ever played. So obviously there was like crazy kind of stage antics from me to kind of make up for my lack of, you know, like comfort on stage, if that makes any sense.
I feel like we're kind of finding our voice collectively as a band. At first, it was a lot of playing loud and kind of pounding it out, just trying to smash everything against the wall and see what stuck, as they say, I guess. And with a lot of newer songs, the playing's a little more minimalist, and there's a lot more use of space in the composition. That depends on the song. Usually, Spencer and I have the song idea in its infancy, usually coming from one of the other. We don't usually write together in the first phase of songwriting. So one of us will come with an idea that we've been working at home, and hey guys, I have this new song, and we'll usually have a pretty set idea how it's going to be, and then we take it to George and Tyler, and they sort of flesh out the rhythm part, and then we'll kind of. Spencer and I are pretty good at playing off of one another guitar-wise. There's songs with harmonized guitar parts and parts that are kind of choppy and sort of have hocketing and like call and response type elements to them, and that usually isn't there at first.
Kind of forms over like months and months of playing them live.
It takes a few practices, and we kind of let the song get exposed a little bit to the air, and then see what happens to it.
Like songs like The Rage, even like I use like his lyrics in because he writes lyrics too, and so like that song is kind of like a combination of our lyrics over like a like a melody and stuff that I wrote.
Zeppelin was a real big hit on me. Growing up, just Bonham was one of my favorites. And then from there, it just took off for me, Van Halen, U2, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't know. I don't even listen actively or anything like that.
He just Pandoras it.
It's whatever, really. I just kind of picked up the thing and, like, stuff that sounded good I kept on doing and got comfortable with, and I kind of go to that, like, at first and try to work off of it,
Tyler's kind of the genesis of his own bass sound. I like a lot of old country music, like, Willie Nelson, Buck Owens, Hank Williams. I would say probably, like, for me personally, it'd be either Higher Education, or Goodbye is a pretty straightforward country song that I wrote.
She had some things to think through. I can't help but thinking the ship has set sail on a voyage it just can't see through. Yeah, a bottle of time has run empty. Yeah, the fountain of love has run dry. When you feel too numb to cry, it's all over but goodbye. I thought that my muse was a woman, but the words came when she shut the door. Some coke and some rum can't replace my someone, but I'll pour me a couple drinks more. Yeah, a bottle of time is running empty. Yeah, the fountain of love is run dry. Feel too numb to cry. It's all over but goodbye. Looking behind, love and devotion to another one's being stunts the growth of your mind. Oh, a bottle of time has run empty. Yeah, the fountain of love has run dry. When you feel too numb to cry, it's all over but
Personally, for me, I'd say I listen to a lot of. I kind of go through cycles of like genres, but a lot that like I love Sergio Mendes and Brazil '66, which is kind of like a Latin jazz thing, and I don't think it probably shows up in any of what I do, but like it inspires me to write more music. And
dress sense.
Yeah, I love. There's this band that's still around nowadays that I just completely love, which is Dr. Dog, and
that's a good one.
Yeah, I love Dr. Dog, and we grew up together, so we grew up like listening to a lot of the same stuff, but we just kind of like different stuff, like a little bit more of this, for him, and
there's a certain amount of crossover, but there are musicians that we disagree on, or that I listen to more than he doesn't. I've always said to people when they ask me what I find inspiring, I always say listen to your influences. Take it, if you want to get to the root of something, who were Led Zeppelin listening to, who were the Rolling Stones listening to, and who, what was the genesis of that idea. If you really like that idea, sometimes it's good to even get a generation before it, just to really see the climate that brought it about. There's
an endless amount of good music, I think, in every genre. You just have to do a little digging.
Don't worry, don't cry. Wish I could take my own advice. Please hurry, please try. Don't bury the treasures we find. We dug them out of golden sands and took them back to our homeland. We sail by the stars. The land ain't very far. Just have a little faith and hope, and don't go in this land. Oh, don't worry, don't cry, don't fury, and nor will I. Red X on a mound. Don't bury the treasures we found like a fish tossed back in the sea. No, this is where I want to be. We sail by the stars. The land ain't very far. Just have a little faith and hope. Don't go in this land. Oh, don't worry and don't cry. I wish I could take my own advice. Red X on a mound.